Our dangerous dog laws here in British Columbia are absolutely terrible. The legal system right now is stacked against dog guardians and dog owners who are fighting for their dogs. The legislation right now, as it's currently drafted, it doesn't provide for, I shouldn't say any, but it provides very, very little guidance to both lawyers and to the court. I can think of so many scenarios that they're out with a dog in an off-leash dog park and their dog is generally fine, but for whatever reason that day he got a little bit protective over his ball, or he got protective over his stick, or there was a dog in the dog park that he didn't quite like, and there's a bit of a kerfuffle between the two dogs, and the other dog either gets slightly injured. But does that really mean that the dog who did cause the deserves death? It's essentially a death penalty. We have a death penalty in British Columbia for dogs.
Two RDCO officers and an RCMP officer show up at our door requesting to see Shadow.
And that's when they just ripped her out of my hands. And so that was very much illegal. They were not allowed to do that. We didn't know that.
The main dog control officer looked at me and said, "You should just let me put your dog down today and be less concerned about your dog's life and be more concerned about the civil litigation coming at you."
She told me that they had put this puppy down the day before that call. I was so shocked and so confused that a young dog can be adoptable at 3 o'clock in the afternoon one day and 11 o'clock the next day scheduled to be killed. My husband was talking about the story with somebody else, and he said the public should hear this story. And that's how it ended up getting to the Vancouver Sun and the province.
You know, it can be a very quick escalation for a dog in a dog park or walking on the sidewalk to suddenly find themselves on death row. A big problem that we have while dogs are awaiting trial, they are put into dog pounds, and sometimes they can be in there for up to 2 years. It seems to me just about impossible that you're going to say a puppy could be so dangerous as they need to be killed. I just don't ever see that happening. The sad reality is that this could happen to almost anybody who has a dog in their life. It is something that can happen in the blink of an eye, where your dog is accused, your dog is taken away, your dog is in the pound, your dog is on death row. Killing dogs as a punishment for public safety hasn't been working.
As Jamie had decided that she wanted to euthanize our dog, I went on the internet and I found Rebecca Brader. She said, "No, your dog doesn't sound like it's a dangerous dog. It's just the city of Port Coquitlam has some of the most stringent laws in all of the Lower Mainland." Gets me more than anything else is they allowed someone with such little education to make a decision on my dog that I consider my child. Let's not kill our puppies until they have the opportunity to be trained and to have the chance to grow and to become a beautiful family animal.
He looked at me and he said, "I'm going to seize your dog. Will you surrender your dog for euthanization?" I said, "What? No, yeah, please give me another chance." He said, "Your dog is going to be locked up for 15 months. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars in legal fees, and I don't think you want to do that. Will you surrender your dog for euthanization?" I said, "No, I won't." Anyways, as time went on, it was clear that they were trying to do anything they could to kill that dog.